Morning. Hello. Sorry if I kept you waiting a while. Oh. I'll be fine. I forgot to refill my water, but I have more than enough. I hope. Oh, it is an Ace Attorney stream, isn't it? There's a lot of ways to go. Hi! I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. How about you? How are you doing today? I'm a little out of it. I did not sleep that well last night. I'm doing okay, though. I'm doing okay. Last weekend was pretty fun. This past weekend's been actually pretty good. I started, let me check how the game audio is before I keep talking. I started, practicing drawing again. It's been years, but I want to pick it up again. I want to get better, actually improve, make it into something of a skill. Could be fun. But yeah, we're back with Ace Attorney. Now, if I remember right, there are only 4 cases in this game, so we're already like halfway through. And this one's weird. This one's very fucking weird. About me a few weeks back when they announced the Mario RPG. I actually did do a small reaction vid to that, direct. I'm still convinced that eventually there's gonna be a fucking... I've lost your shit. I've never played it. I was kind of excited. And I'm glad to see that the Mario RPG series is getting a chance again. I'd love to see more. The fuck is this? That's enough! This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Slow down, Judge. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. It wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. The evidence and testimony we've seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at his table when he drank from that poisoned cup of coffee. No, you're wrong. I know what I saw. I saw... Who the fuck is that? Oh, shit! I saw someone else there. A man. He's the real killer. Phoenix, the fuck did you do this time? Uh-oh. Why won't anyone believe me? Yeah, this case is fucking weird from the get-go. Oh, of course this asshole's on the front lines. Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps this case up, wouldn't you? Mr. Right? Oh, shit! This court finds the defendant guilty! Game over, bitch! Well, everyone pack your shit up. We're going home. Stream's over. That's it. That's all there is. Okay, but actually, now... That's a fucking intro and a half, isn't it? January 6th, 10:03 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. The start of the new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world. I bet it does, Maya. I cannot fucking relate. Everyone is up late. They're all loud. I honestly do not like New Year's. It drives me insane. There's always so much shit going on so late. How am I supposed to start the new year if I'm up till midnight freaking watching a ball drop in New York? So, I decided that our resolution should be, Svari, take on the world. Don't bring that man's catchphrase in here. What do you think? Sure, whatever, Maya. But I think maybe you've had more than enough mistletoe cake. What? Is mistletoe edible? Never! We gotta eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game. Hey, pal. Oh, I think we know who this is. Hey, pal! Yep. Detective Gumshoe. Happy New Year, Detective.
Likewise. Now listen up, right? I wanna...
Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation.
Yeah, me too. Alright, pal. You've got some explaining it...
You got a holiday present for me, Detective?
What? Well, here, have this. It's really nothing much, but...
Hey, thanks!
Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat.
Hey, what about Pearlie? You haven't forgotten her present, have you?
No, yes. No. Are you doing this on purpose?
Yes, it's called a bit, Gumshoe. Guess I'm busted. How'd you like my first practical joke of the year?
Very funny, pal. Let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this.
What is it? A magazine? Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced. Trounced? Let me see that. Defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? That's a portrait of Nick. Where the fuck did they get that?
It's a report, pal, about you.
Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case.
Well, and don't tell me you don't remember anything about it.
But I don't remember anything about it. When was that issue from, anyway?
December of last year, which I guess makes it last month.
Which makes it old news, you mean?
But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December.
Oh, no. Oh, there's a fucking fake Phoenix. It's Zenip. So what do you think this is all about, Nick?
If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility. Gumshoe, choose your fucking words carefully. You never know when the internet's ready to fucking explode.
No way. You don't mean...
A
phony, Nick?
Ah. This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. He's starting off the year with one, too.
Article from December 5th says I was trounced and found my client was guilty.
So, what are you gonna do about it, pal?
What do you mean, what am I going to do about it? Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case.
My fault?
How do you figure that? Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of. You have no idea.
Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves?
But I didn't do anything wrong. At least, not that I can remember.
You better make this right, pal. Now! That means taking the case back to court. Got it?
Sounds like we've got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto! Oh no, the judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. Not going to be easy to get it overturned. Oh, shit! Well, guess we're giving up. I guess that New Year's resolution is going to have to wait until next year.
So you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal?
He's oddly active. What the hell's going on here, Gumshoe? Guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. Client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation. I guess I am kind of responsible. Why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of a guy would do that? A cosplayer! Sorry. Okay. What the hell's going on here? January 6th. Detention Center. Visitor's room. This is so nerve-wracking, waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty. Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me. Ah! Oh, shit! It's Maggie! How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you? Yes, I am. I am totally and utterly let down. Are you? Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie, remember? Maggie Bird. Maggie Bird. I remember her. I actually fucking love this character. She's the policewoman I defended that one time, when I had amnesia mid-case. Yup, welcome to fucking Ace Attorney. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop, too. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you a quick... Oh, sure. Very funny. After that fifth-rate defense job, you come in here and start making jokes? You better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick. Here we go. Oh, I see. so that's where we stand right now. I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder.
Oh, poor Lady Luckless.
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Ah, yes, the most relatable character returns. I vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? Gotta give her credit. She's got guts. Some serious chutzpah. At least now the real Mr. Right is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir. Maggie, what do you think about my badge? Hey, badge! Is it real? Of course it's real. That's what they all say. But I've been duped before. Give it to me for a sec. Ah!
Yeah, certainly tastes real.
Okay, here you go. She bit into it. And I left a few teeth marks, too. I can see that. Just wish I could remember if that means it's real or a fake. I said it was real. What's not a crime? No, I haven't. I've heard good things, though. What do you know about this? Oh yeah, I need to ask you about this. Hey! This article's about my case! Can you tell me anything about the guy who's pretending to be me? Yes, sir! It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits. Me? Yes, you, Mr. Right. Hey, Maggie. Was my evil double I am here, too? No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya. Oh, that would have been so cool. You got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, you said. Okay, I get the picture. You've met me in person before, so how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me? I guess, looking back now, it was a little strange. Only a little? Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent, and so the guy was nothing like me then? Oh my god. But you had your spiky hair and blue suit. Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me? Hey, like I fucking said, it's a cosplayer! How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Maya, don't. You get one pass with that word, do not bring it back. Everyone had these big question marks on their faces. It seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Oh, just you fucking wait. Okay, what about... There's Maya, there's Mia, there's Kudo. Waitress at Tribulations. Tribulations? No matter what happens, I never let things get me down. You're always so positive, aren't you, Maggie? Macho Maggie bird, they say. The early bird catches the worm. A bird in the hand. Wow. All those phrases are named after you? I never turn my back on anything. You're always so strong, aren't you, Maggie? Macho Maggie bird, they say. Oh, tough old bird. Tough old bird, Nick. You get it? Yeah, I get it. You're no fun, Phoenix. Okay, let's talk. So, how come you're dressed up like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in that police uniform. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So, what do you do now? In the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? You ever notice that we have almost the exact same voice? Weird! Yes, in a small French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. Yeah, these writers have interacted with a woman before, absolutely. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir. And then you got into this mess straight away, right? Yeah, you could put it that way. This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month, and it happened at Tribulations. Tribulations? Oh, okay, that's how they do it. Full accent, then. Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. Oh. There were two men at the table, both drinking coffee. And then... one of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim took just one sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Not at all. I'd never even seen the guy before. Oh. So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right? Of course. A good waitress must be attentive to clientele. Ah, sorry, just another second. My voice is giving me fucking hell. There we go. Better. Slightly better. I'm probably gonna have to do that again, though, at this rate. So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come? You tell me, Mr. Wright! Ah! Guess the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. So, if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man. The one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. How's that possible? I don't know. Nobody, not one person would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial failed me. What a pathetic defense. My granny could have done a better job. Look, that wasn't me, okay? And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? A small bottle of poison. What? Oh no, Maya, not eggs here. It's gonna take ages to clean that up. Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. I must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious. And no one else saw this other guy, who happens to have a suspiciously spiky haircut. No, sir. That's what everyone said. But I don't see how they could have missed him. So tell us more about the other guy. I was the one who took the coffee to the two men. Oh? And what was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece, and an emo musician's look about him. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. Earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess. So it was a band CD. Maybe a promo disc? Maybe it was MC Screwdriver. It's serious, Maya. Would you buy the CD of a group named that? What was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No. MC... What about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man. Well built like the victim, really. Mr. Wright, you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. Court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. We should be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright? Do you think we'll win next time, sir? My life has been a full-course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. What the fuck? What kind of baby's day out are you on? Oh my god, how are you alive? I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed on almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. Even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive, because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. And one day I'll find it. Just you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck. Xeniop is really gonna pay for this. What are you staring at me like that for? Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name, get an innocent girl convicted of murder, had better watch out. That's it, Nick! We'll find him, don't you worry. We'll get Jin Yop for you. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Tribulations is. Right, the restaurant where the murder took place. Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure. Alright, Nick. Let's go check out this restaurant and its food. Okay, well now we have Tribulations. Let's stop by Criminal Affairs first, though. Ah, the Blue Badger got hitched. Why are they handcuffed together? Oh, no. Oh, I can hear the boomer humor now. It's been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh, Nick? It's like Gumshoe isn't around. He's got it so easy, leaving everyone else to do the work. No, he's out there somewhere. My bet is on the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case. Guess that means we should go to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh? After being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure killer is the right label. So, we're gonna talk about this? Hey, that's the police mascot, isn't it? It's so cute. It's haunting, Maya. God, those eyes. That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it, and now it's the national symbol of the police force. But what's with the pink one? It's new, right? She's not an it, Nick. She's a she, right, Chief? Yep, meet the Pink Badger. So one's called Blue and the other's called Pink, but they're both called Badger. You got it. They're married, of course. Mr. and Mrs. Badger seem to be cut together, Chief. You got it. That's marriage for you. I fucking called it. Oh my god. Ah! Don't you hate it when your hair gets, like, stuck in your glasses? That's probably, like, a fucking exclusively me issue. But still. Whoa, mascot that's deeper than the deepest of deep oceans. Alright. Okay, fine. We're leaving. That's some bullshit. Phoenix, what the fuck would you know? You don't have the guts to talk to your boyfriend anymore. Oh, God. Oh, it's so bright. It's blaring. Why is there still crime scene tape here? Oh, there he is. Wow, look at this place. Look, more like smell. What's with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? And again, girls like that kind of thing, right? Oh my god. Actually, I'm not all that into it. See, there we go. Break the fucking gender norms. I'm so sick of this shit. You've already hit us with a fucking marriage ball and chain joke. I will not stomach much more of it. No one's coming to see us. Maybe there's no one here. Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant, and it's open for business. Hello? Anyone here? Believe it. There really isn't anyone here. Perfect. Let's get intrusive. There's no one here. We can take anything we want. Quick, get the cash register. Yeah, I suppose we can't. No, Phoenix. Maya is exclusively all of Phoenix's intrusive thoughts. It's so, like, blaring. Sounded for, like, a robot for a second there. Oh, God. The internet has been acting funky today. Make sure to let me know if it gets worse. Because we may have to, like, cancel the stream for the day. I got, like, 7 different internet connection issues on multiple devices. It was... ugh. Hope nothing gets worse. Well, thanks for dropping by, Cool. Good to see you. Okay, where do we even start? Ooh. Magazine hidden back here. It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, huh, Maya? What the fuck? Where did that come from, Phoenix? Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. Something stuffed in behind the rack. Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, and look at this. Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages. What the fuck? Is that Mask to Mask? MC Bomber and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. $100,000, maybe? I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. This paper. It's from December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the poisoning. Sorry, I got stuck on an egg. Sports paper added to the court record. Paper from the day of the murder. This has got to be a clue. I should see if I can find out some more about this paper. Okay. Well, let's look. That's definitely Mask to Mask there. And I don't remember if he has any significance to this case, but that'd be funny. Okay, let's see. You're on stream by watching with another device. You might be right, but that would require me muting up for a bit so you don't hear my voice in an infinite loop. But then if I mute, I can't talk. It's a fucking vicious cycle. Voice would be funny, not when it becomes infinite volume. God, no. This must be the table where the murder occurred. I guess so, with all this police tape all around it. And that stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya? Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know. And why can I picture you doing just that? Like I said, intrusive thoughts. This restaurant has partitions that separate the tables. When you're seated at a table, you can only see the tables to your right or left. Okay. This table's set nicely. It just needs a customer. What do you think this flower is, Nick? Let's see. It doesn't look like a tulip, and it's not a sunflower, I don't think. Duh, even I could have told you that. Well, those are the only kinds of flowers I know. Tag nabbit, I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. You're also clearly not a fucking entomologist. Dag nabbit, this man says. Cash register. Nope. That cash register. Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money. Oh, this poor sheltered girl. You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way. That's kind of fun. Oh, little trinkets tucked away in here. I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all of these personally. Let's see. Bouquet of flowers, some potpourri, and look, fine bone china cups. Bone? I never knew you were so cultured. Come on, Maya. This is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this much. Yeah, totally. Oh, God. I need to learn shit. The restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign hanging on the door written in French. It probably says open or closed. Yep, fermé, I'm almost certain it's closed. Must be one or the other, but I don't know which since I don't know Jacques about French. Shut. Stop it. Oh my god. Oh. Ooh. It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Why don't you try... What? I swore we just read this. Yeah, it looks stunning in some of those Parisian frocks, huh? Oh, okay. I better try to find out everything I can about it. I already did. Well, there's the owner. I don't think there's anything else I can check. Maybe there is. I'll look around. Painting. No. The lights. No. Oh? Wow, it's a beautiful winter wonderland out there. Really? Cool. I love snow. Let me see. Huh? It's not light. It's not even snowing. Got ya. I was only kidding, Maya. Nick! There are lies that are okay to tell, and lies that definitely aren't. All I did was tell an itty-bitty white lie about non-existent white snow. Okay. Jeez, the writers had a fucking field day with this one. I think that's everything? Ha! Well, I found this. Maybe Gumshoe is available now? No. Oh, maybe I can show her this. Oh, a sports paper. Let's see, let's see. Did Guts and Brawn manage to defend his heavyweight wait, his name is Guts and Brawn? Sorry, Maggie. That paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Gutson got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh, no. I found this paper in the magazine rack at Tribulations. Really? That's strange. Tribulations doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. And maybe one of the customers left it behind. Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is this scribble here. Ha! That's it, sir! MC Bomber! That was the name that was written on the CD. Just as I thought. I guess it wasn't MC Screwdriver after all, huh? So that 100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me 100,000, I'd sing for sure. Master of Charade, or the Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme. Okay, that's pretty fucking funny. I'm pretty sure all of those are songs from the series. I could be wrong, but... okay, Maya. So if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim. You're right! So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh? I think we better step up the investigation, don't you, Nick? Okay, that's new intel. Criminal affairs. Nope, nothing here. Back to the detention center, and then to the restaurant. And hope that something changed, thank God. Oh boy, here we go. Oh la la, bonjour! Get ready for about 4 hours of this, because this is the only way I know how to do a masculine French voice. Welcome to La Très Bien! Oh, hello! What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. I happened! Bienvenue! Welcome to my petit restaurant. Huh? B Avenue? Oh no, my petit tulip. Huh? Me? All the French viewers I have are about to fucking... oh, they're about to fucking lose their shit. Look at this face, like a kitten rejected by its own mother. You are fatigued, no? Alors, you need this. An aromatic battle of melange of la Neroli and la Rose. My personal recommendation. You think I need what? Oui, oui. Just add a couple of drops of this mixture to the bathwater, and voila! You have the bathwater that can be sold. It will soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastic. Really? And voila, monsieur. Oh, me? Look at that face, like a puppy rejected by life itself. You are fatigued, no? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oil of bergamot, and maybe a hint of oui. I will add le peppermint and le clary sage for a fragrance exceptionnel. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. Where did he get the rose? My beauty! Will Edgeworth like me? My lords, if you will be seated, I will bring you that special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. Mais bien sûr, I know this already, monsieur. You are La Phoenix Ride, no? Yes, you know me. Mais oui, I never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court. Oh, God. Oh, no. This fake must know a lot more about Phoenix than we're letting on. I guess he was cross-examined by our mysterious Ginny Up. Looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already. I wonder what sort of impression Ginny Up's been leaving on people, don't you? Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong. Enchanté. Why does he look like he's in pain? Probably because he's currently eating a rose. So what does Très Bien mean? I know Très. That means 3, right? No. Très Bien is Francais. In English you would say very good. Oh, very good. Oui, exactement. The atmosphere is très bien, and la cuisine is très bien. Food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here? My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate la haute cuisine. Not everyone likes hot cuisine. Since I have lost Nike, I do not have enough hands. So you're running this place on your own now? Oui, for le moment. No one has answered my advertisement. No, pour moi. Please don't eyeball me when you say that. I am la chef, I am la manager. I am also a trained aromatherapist. A roaming what? A practitioner of aromatherapy. The art of soothing the soul with the delicate floral aromas. Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. Yeah, that's what fucking scents do for you when you have the bottled extract. Fun fact. Peppermint. Amazing spider repellent. And lavender is amazing for stink bugs. Keep that in mind. Like, I've told the story before, but I used to fucking live in a basement that was Spider City. like 2 drops of peppermint, like, around my bed, they did not bother me for like a year. And the room always smelled kind of nice. So yeah, absolutely do that. Sorry, I completely lost focus of what the fuck we were doing. So what happened? So could you tell me what you know about the incident?
Yeah, it makes me sad to remember it, yet I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it happened.
Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing, yet you still had the police tape up.
So, it was the 3rd of last month, just after 1 in the afternoon. A man who was in here for a coffee suddenly became ill.
Was it the poison in his coffee?
That is the truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, he was already slumped in his chair.
He was dead?
Mon Dieu, oui! He was dead. Maggie had passed out also.
And this man who died, was he alone?
Oui, monsieur. All alone. I know that Maggie said there was someone else, but...
I see.
The police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table, they asked. But I am not the only one. The old man said the same thing.
Old man? What old man? Oh, that fucking guy.
Gotta have one disgusting character in each game.
So who is this old man that you mentioned?
At the time of the murder, there was another customer in here.
What? Someone else saw it?
Mais oui, as usual, he came alone that day. At the time of the murder, he was here. He saw it too. But he said the same thing, that there was no one else at the victim's table.
Maggie swears there were 2 people.
Mais, mademoiselle, the lawyer, he could not prove this, no?
About the lawyer. That was me, I suppose?
Mais bien sûr!
Wow, he's the first person who said it wasn't me. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now who's the one making stuff up? Ah, poor Phoenix. What the? Hey! What the? Where's the Magatama? You, sir, have you seen this badge?
Please, monsieur, there is no need to show me that. You are Mo, Phoenix Wright, the worst defense attorney in town.
I think I can imagine how he formed this completely wrong impression of me. The last time we met, did I show you this badge?
Oui, you flashed it to everyone in the restaurant.
Ah, shit! This impersonator is good! Looks like Ginny Hop's a bigger fan of flashing stuff than you are, Nick.
We found this sports paper in the magazine rack here. One of my customers must have left it behind.
You have any idea which customer it was?
The only ideas I have, mademoiselle, I save for my kitchen.
Sure.
I am not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn. But your defense in court that day was a little, how you say, lacking, perhaps? Even a Frenchman who cannot speak any English could have done a better job. You were very cool, though. Oh, oui, oui, so handsome.
Wow, I wonder just how bad the defense could have been.
Every time you opened your mouth, the whole courthouse stirred. Oh man, that's something I don't want to imagine.
Okay, so what about Maggie?
Maggie was a policewoman once, n'est-ce pas?
Trying to remember how that's pronounced. N'est-ce pas?
Because that entire EST is almost silent, except for the E sound.
Yes, but she had to quit for reasons beyond her control.
Oui, oui, she was the suspect in la murder investigation, no?
Oh, you know about that?
That is why I gave to her a perfume for happiness.
Happiness perfume?
Oui, blended from bergamot, like I have given to you before.
She's been arrested again and found guilty this time.
This is true. That her aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong.
Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work.
I am not surprised she was
I forgot how fucking jacked this guy is. Look at those fucking arms. He could snap us like twigs.
I am not surprised she was the prime suspect. After something like that took place before my very eyes.
Something like what? What's this guy talking about? Does this mean Maggie did have a motive? We gotta ask this guy for more info. Stat. What was Maggie's motive?
When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? Oui, I suppose you could say so. What happened? No, it was nothing. Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy, but she's still been indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive. Oui, it is true. If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. So please, tell us anything you know. Oh, you little shit. Cyclops? Wait, I don't have the Magatama anymore. No way. What are we going to do, Nick? We'll just have to remove... What the? Oh, now he notices. What's wrong? The Magatama. It's gone. Huh? I had it in my pocket, but it vanished into thin air. What? I could see the Cyclops. Maybe that means the Magatama's nearby? Mr. Armstrong, can I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting, was anyone else sitting there? That is a question you will have to ask him yourselves. Huh? Him? The old man spends all of his time down in the park. The park? Oh, a park? What park's that? Behind the restaurant. It is called the Vitamin Square. Thank you. Je vous en prie, my dear. Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right now, Nick. I know it's a shit accent, but he looks like he would be faking it. As part of the aesthetic. Also, my god, that fucking beard. How? What, do you, like, super glue it in place every morning? Alright, Vitamin Square it is. Oh, hello? What the fuck? So this is Vitamin Square. Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. Fruits scream vitamins at you. Hey, Nick, that's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? That grouchy-looking grandpa? He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons. Maya, he's not throwing seeds for them. He's throwing seeds at them! Oh, God, this fucking guy. My fucking nose is way too goddamn big. Ugh, my grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. Do I look like I give a shit? I gotta figure out, like, an appropriate voice for this guy. He kinda looks like... He kinda gives me a Popeye vibe. I don't really know how to do a Popeye voice. Also, what is this music? And are those real birds? Oh, there's one white as snow. Hey, look! Pigeons! Yeah, heaps of them, too. Do you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace? That's a dove, not a pigeon. Poor things. So they can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray? Is that it? You're overthinking this one by just a smidge, Maya. But there's a snowy white one right there. Also, what is this? Ooh, there's a magazine here. It's a magazine full of job listings. Ooh, you need to sketchy road. Get up someone else threw away. I'll get you once I get my spinach. Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job? Basically, your business is don't be just fucking shame, man. Sorry, guess I'll just take the magazine with me then. I hope the mic is picking that up. Okay, barely. Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. You little shit. Hey, give it back to you. Give it back to me, so come on. Didn't Popeye have also like a son who got doped the fuck up when he had spinach? Or like a nephew or something? Alright, so what'd you see? Ugh, I hate the way his fucking nose wobbles. Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes, of course I don't mind if you had a word with me. I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm fucking Popeye. I'm fucking in retirement. My show's gone under for the past fucking 38 years. I just want to ask you a couple questions. What's the matter with you, Casey? I'm busy. I got pigeons to fuck with. I don't like my seeds, hey, pigeons. How about I put some fucking spinach in them? This is a fucking ridiculous. I kind of love it. I'm sticking with it. He's Imagine really chucking those seeds at them. That's gotta hurt. Go on, eat this. Better than like the artillery and the fucking cannon. It's also embedded in my bicep. Ooh, gets to see the olive, yeah, right there.
Fucking page. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about Maggie Bird? Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Tribulations.
It's a disgrace, I tell you. That's a disgrace.
A disgrace?
You see a young girl revealing herself like that? Ooh.
Really? You mean her uniform?
Shame. No shame might kill you. You can see their ankles at all fucking times. Fucking Popeye.
That's all that defines it as a Popeye voice. He just has to say a fucking Popeye.
What happened to the old bullshit about Japan? Like anywhere in Monster, fucking Popeye. What the fuck do I know about Japan?
What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing.
You probably say like 86 degrees.
Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts.
Jesus. You go to Tribulations a lot? That miserable excuse from the restaurant. Garbage takes 7 days nap food is sushi, tempura, rice, wait, the fucking spinach.
Tribulations is a French restaurant, sir.
Yeah, boy, in Paris, I want real food, not those stupid snacks. We're definitely in the United States as far as the English translation is concerned, but if you're going for the Japanese one, then yeah, I actually fucking makes sense. What about those shameless guys?
You mean the waitresses?
You can see all the way up to the waitresses. They're practically naked. It's a disgrace, isn't it?
Listen, it's not my restaurant.
He's a miserable who's for a restaurant, then please. Miserable here, have some fucking pellets. They're actually small bullets I disguised as seeds.
Certainly knows the place. Must be a regular. If he hates it so much, why does he keep going? Yeah, that's a question, ain't it? God, stop with the fucking nose! I hate it so much! You a regular at that restaurant, sir?
I'm glad to talk to you. I don't talk to the police, no.
It's just, if you dislike it so much, why don't you keep going there? Yeah, I'm wondering the same fucking thing.
You gotta get back home to 5.
Sir?
Food, take that.
He must be hiding something, right? If he is, I should be able to see a Cyclock or two. Oh, wait, I don't exactly have the Magatama right now, huh? Remember, Nick, that Magatama is only on loan. You'd better find it or else. If Pearls ever gets wind of this, I'm going to be in a world of pain. Okay, now what do we do? Oh, maybe I can show you... Oh, you don't have his profile. Interesting. Okay, let's see if Gumshoe's back yet. Nope. Okay, so maybe there's something else I'm missing. Why is there a man squared up on the fucking job listings poster? Help wanted. Someone whose ass I can fucking beat. If you or any of your loved ones require an ass beating, dial 515. Sue? S-O-O-O. Figure that shit out yourself. Okay, so we didn't really get anything much. Job!
Mademoiselle,
Yes?
are you looking for a job?
Sorry, I'm still stuck in the Popeye voice. But no, it was just...
Let me see. Your style is un peu different, but you have a good face.
different.
Félicitations to a pass. I will hire you. Leon, come with me. I will teach you everything I know.
Nick, help! I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both. Well, there we go now. What's up, old man? Thoughts on Maya? Excuse me, sir. Could I just ask you about Oh my god, it's real! Sir?
This pigeon pizza. They're actually laced with fucking radiation poisoning.
This wasn't exactly what I was hoping to get out of this guy. Okay. Oranges. Don't see many parks like this anymore. What a great place for kids to play. That old man's the only one here, chucking his seeds to pigeons. When I think back to when I was young, I wonder what I found so great about playing a sandbox. Maybe I'll come back here in the middle of the night one of these days to relive it. On second thought, being arrested by Gumshoe would be too embarrassing to bear. I wish that there was, like, a version of that for adults, you know? I want to relive my freaking childhood days of being embraced by the sand. I guess that's just the beach, but, like, let me go down a slide, man. Where I found that job listings magazine before. A guy like me carrying around a magazine like that kind of gives the wrong impression. Guess I better give it back to that old man once his investigation's over. What about this? Is that a water faucet? Water fountain? No. Wait, that makes no sense. Why would the fountain be going straight into the sand? It's just something to, like, wash off at if you're playing in the sandbox. That actually makes a lot of sense. Well, that's a new trigger, at least. So it must be something new we can do. Ah! Looks like they have Maggie in questioning. Guess I've asked her pretty much everything. I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask her later. Does that mean... Yep! Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent? No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation. Also, my partner got kidnapped. Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal. Hope she was really fired up about this. Oh yeah, one more thing. Her trial has been approved. Court's sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And Kudo's gonna be the prosecutor. Oh. Him. Now listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again... Yes? I'll make sure you get locked up good for it. Got it? Alright, let's talk, Gumshoe. So the guilty party was Maggie Bird, huh? Yeah. Back when she was on the police force. You were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know? Hey, what's the funny looks, pal? It wasn't anything like... Look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training, but that was it. Nothing happened. Gumshoe sure is sweating up a storm over nothing. Ah, so that's it. Our big old Gumshoe has a little old crush on Maggie. Gumshoe! That's a little bit much, man. I feel like if you start approaching a decade, that's really, like, unacceptable. I don't like her or anything. Seriously, pal, I do not fucking like her. Stop this fucking rumor. You have any idea what you're doing to my reputation with this? I was... Note to self, gossip with Maya about this later. Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You gotta keep it a secret, okay? Until I cross these fucking rumors once and for all. Hey, just suck a partner's brain out one time and people fucking think you're after everyone. Would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You have to be blind not to see what's on your mind. Okay, back to the point. So I was wondering, did you fill me in on the victim? Glenn Elk. Yep, we're starting to run out of puns, pal. So now we just got palindromes. Glenn Elk, he was a computer programmer. I see, a programmer. He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder, pal. Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? Not according to the chef. Said it was the first time he'd seen the guy. Programmer, and a first-time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought, but a motive was still somehow established in a trial. You're kidding. What was her supposed motive? Sorry, pal. I'm real busy. I haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers. Look into it yourself, okay? What could this motive have been? This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself. Oh, that's right. The judge already ruled on the case and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony.
Yeah, doesn't sound very good for us, huh? Look, pal, I've got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow. I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She's... Okay, so she's a bit out there and a bit off base sometimes. She was a good cop. It's not exactly complimentary, you know. So what do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony? The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the chief was alone. Says the guy was alone, even the chef. And then there's that CD. CD? Oh yeah, she did mention something about a CD. There was a sample CD on the table, sir. Oh guys, turn that place upside down. There was no CD. What? Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. Didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece too? Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie. Radio? You didn't have a CD player? You got it. Your phony never explained that contradiction at all. Come to think of it, the owner of the Tribulations didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong got something to hide. Okay, anything else? Sorry. Give me a sec. Okay, feeling better. Jeez. Alright, where were we? Okay, so Maggie's not here. Let's go check out Tribulations again. And nothing's happening. Oh! We got Glenn's face now. How about this guy? Nope. Same info as before. Oh, wait, there's new stuff. Mr. Armstrong must be a pretty big neat freak. He already has his table ready to go. Now, if only the food in this place was edible. How would you know, Phoenix? You never had any. Looks pretty cold out there on the streets. Peaceful, though. Nice that people could take it easy after the holiday rush. Meanwhile, there's murder afoot. It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Ugh, all the clothes in these are absolutely atrocious. Some of them have been circled in red. I really hope Mr. Armstrong is not thinking of buying those. Let the man dream, Phoenix. There's a bunch of little trinkets on a shelf by the door. I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all of these personally. Register? It's really tight behind the cash register counter. Did Mr. Armstrong even get in there? If he got in, could he get out again? Oh, help me, my waitress! I am stuck! Help me like one of the French girls! Okay, maybe the old guy has something to say if I show him this. Nope, okay, same thing. What about the magazine? That's all Popeye fucking does. He just freaking humbles and bumbles around. Hemming and hawing to himself. Okay, so maybe there's something I gotta show Gumshoe. My badge! Is that thing real, pal? Why does everyone keep asking me that? I wonder what this phony of yours is like. Aunt Maggie found guilty of murder. Doesn't that tell you? Gotta track this creep down. Okay, sports paper? What's that? A sports paper? Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Tribulations. It's dated the same day as the murder. You may be onto something there. Take a look at this writing. See this writing here? MC Bomber. Hey! What is it? I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber. Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once. It's no good. I can't remember.
And he goes back to being the gumshoe we all know and love. Hey, pal, I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done on this scribble. Handwriting, huh? Be good to know more about that in any case. Thanks, pal. I bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue. Sports paper given to Detective Gumshoe. Okay, so that's another event. What about this guy? Chef of Tribulations, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Oh la la, your body is full of toxins. Then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. The label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day. Under orders? Yeah, you know, there's something about that lady. I mean, guy. Huh? You can't stop thinking about him? Not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved in this case somehow. I think he knows a little something more about our charming chef. Oh? Oh! So what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Tribulations? It's, kinda hard to say. The guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway. Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything? Well, this sort of stuff is kinda unimportant, gossipy stuff, you know, pal? Look, how about this? You go to Tribulations and investigate the place yourself. You find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay? Don't suppose I get a choice in this, huh? So I better find out more about the chef in Tribulations and report back to Gumshoe. Okay, cool. Clear instructions. I can do that. My brain can handle those tasks. Aha! The scent of flowers sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Ah! Oh my god! Oh, hello. It's a fucking ghost. I'll see you in 7 days, Phoenix Wright. What's that just now? Customer? She had sort of a dark aura about her. Ah, welcome. Bienvenue. Wow, what a cute voice. Oh, God. Oh, it's just you, Nick. Maya. Well, how do I look? You look fine, I guess. As long as you're having fun. Jesus Christ. Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium. Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer. Who was that woman I just saw? Oh, since you're here, you might as well have something to eat. I am kind of hungry, actually. Oh, finally, we get to fucking see if fucking Phoenix's talk is bullshit or not. Hey, Nick, why don't you order something? Oh, God. Sunday, right? Hey, right, let me give him some water. Jesus. I'm good. I think. I hope. God, please don't tell me I'm coming down with something. I've gone like months without getting sick from anything. I'm feeling pretty damn good about it lately. How much is it? It's the twin tea set, so it's $20, of course. The twin tea set? I believe I'll be taking a pass on that. Kind of expensive. What? But you can't. Come on, Nick. Not every day I get to be a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy. Yeah, right. Maybe later. So how do you like your new job, Maya? I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that. Yeah, it's a nice-looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come. Don't forget about the ultra-cute waitress. Check out my Gimme a Tip smile. About the lunch. Oh, fine choice, sir. No, oh, God. Kitchen! A lunch special, please! All extras. Drinks, side salad, dessert, and a gift. I don't need any of that. Just a moment, please, sir. Oh my God. She just conned she just conned Phoenix out of like 50 bucks. How much is the set lunch then? $20, huh? The drink, side salad, and dessert, it's $45. Hey, wait a sec. Maya. Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are, our deluxe fortified lunch set. Let me guess, because it's 45? Whoa. A dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Bon appetit. Thanks? Come on, Nick. Hurry up and try it already. Lobster, huh? Alright, down the hatch it goes. Just eats the whole thing, shell and all. Well? Are you hungry, Maya? I'm starving.
Here, it's yours.
Really?
Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you'd better polish off that plate.
I just remembered. I gotta go clean the toilets.
Hey, you can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. Tray Beyond Lunch Special costs $20 despite how unbelievably bad it tastes.
How bad can it be? That's actually some pretty solid, like, decoration. Does he just not know how to eat lobster?
How's that guy managed to make good food taste so bad?
Hey, Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen?
Kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Oh? Now what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all the chef's greatest secrets.
In the kitchen? That sounds tasty. Hey, wait up!
Maya!
What is it? I'm pretty busy right now.
Were you going to show me around?
There goes my plan to find some cool clue and show it off in your face.
I better conduct a search of the kitchen myself. Okay, we're going. Oh, la kitchen!
Hey!
Excuse me, sir!
How the fuck did that get here? And here it is, the famous Tray Beyond kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually.
There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure.
Who puts lace in a kitchen? That's a fucking fire hazard. Also, clean your walls. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop chop.
Oh, you mean like these knives with our stolen magatama?
Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oyster sauce? What's that?
Isn't that used in Chinese food? Ah! Look! Right there on the counter!
My magatama! What's it doing here? Here!
Oh, that was Maya. My bad. Indeed. On loan from Maya. Recovered in the kitchen of Tray Beyond. Okay, some weird shit's going on around here. What's this? Looks like a treasure chest or something.
Wow! Look at all these little bottles!
Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. It's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 98, 99, 100. They're all the same, too. Hey, wait a minute.
What is it?
There's one bottle that's different from all the others.
What do you know? It doesn't have a label either.
And it doesn't have a smell.
What's that liquid inside then, I wonder?
Hey, Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he?
Down in the kitchen, shape is different from the other bottles, contents unknown. Now this is one large mirror.
I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty.
There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's Bedtime Literature.
Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it?
Looks like a collection of poems he's written.
Poems? Cool. Read one out. Say it in your best French accent, with intensity, okay? Oh, if you insist.
Okay, here's one. It's called Printemps. The two of them, like actors from a film. The coffee still undrunk. To eat nothing's over too soon on that sad Sunday morning. The foolish cocktail, so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you. I must.
Huh? That's it?
Yep, that's a poem for you. What are these lace curtains for?
I don't know, but they give the place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under those.
How do you respond to something like that? Yeah, if I was an oven, I'd be pretty happy to fucking set those on fire! Never heard of most of these seasonings. Oyster sauce.
Look at these knives. They look really sharp.
I'd like to see how one of those slices through a cheesecake.
A cheesecake? You don't exactly need a sharp knife for one of those, Nick.
Cheesecake.
That smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. It must be the lobsters and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette.
Isn't that what I just ate for lunch?
Maybe.
Wait, it's the only French dish I know the name of.
Does she even have the right dish? Or is she just making up words?
Okay, well, nothing else we can really examine in here. What the? The hot pink bike with what appears to be a significant amount of damage on it. Holy shit. The old guy's not here anymore. Drat. I still have some unanswered questions for him. We're gonna talk about the bike? A scooter, huh? Who would leave it right in the middle of a park like this? The wheel guard and the light are busted. Guess it must have been in an accident. Sorry. It's totally wrecked. Oh my god. Oh, I think we found the pony. Holy shit. Hey, what'd you think you was doing with my bike?
No, I was just...
You've been messing with my new ride? Is that what you've been doing?
New ride? Isn't that kind of an old model?
Oh, you was gonna pay for this!
It wasn't me. I was just passing by.
Hey, who's the one that covered my saddle in crap, huh? Oh, you was gonna pay, you catch my drift?
No, wait a sec. Not a pigeon.
A wise guy, huh? I had to beat you so hard it feels like you were smooching with the express train. Uh-oh. Just better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and then you's gonna pay.
Actually, I'm a lawyer myself.
What'd you say?
I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law.
Phoenix Wright? You saying you Phoenix Wright?
Yeah, I am.
So you a wise guy too, huh? 'Cause I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only.
Yep, there it is.
What? Out of my way. I gotta cruise.
He's gone. Surely that guy wasn't my phony.
Was he?
He wasn't anything like me. Guess I better make a note of the scooter. Ridden by my phony. The wheel guard is all smashed up.
Pathetic. Got pushed out by your own fucking phony. Oh, it's you. You fence from a little red like this. You look like a pigeon that's got seeds in its eyes. Man, if I eat some fucking spinach, boy, you're gonna soy us up.
Have you been here the whole time then?
Get strawberry.
Like you had some cowering to do. Let's talk. You were a regular at that restaurant, sir? God, it's so... It's a very fun voice to do. I kind of like it. I feel bad giving this slime ball a freaking amazing voice, though. Don't worry, you'll see. Just that if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir?
You want some food? Take that. Wait, am I getting locked up?
He can actually see them. I knew it. This old guy has got something to hide. But what could it be? Finally, we make some fucking leeway in this case. Okay. Let's head to Tribulations. Oh yeah, let's show her this and fucking get her opinion on it. About this. Sorry, Nick. I'm a waitress now. I got a pile of work waiting for little old me. Not this. Nope. Oh yeah, I just found my phony. Oh, we didn't even get his profile either. Guess we gotta get his name first. So maybe we still have to be there then. Oh no, wait, we can show this to Gumshoe. Duh. Okay, stupid.
Hey, you're just in time.
What is it, Detective Gumshoe?
The lab got back to me about that newspaper you gave me.
It must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what did they say? Did the analysis turn up anything?
They said the doodles were written by the victim, Glenn Elk. No doubt about it.
I expected as much.
The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. M.C. Balmer. Get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh well, I guess she'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back to me with whatever you find in the restaurant, okay, pal?
So when did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. Yeah, okay. Let me guess, this is the poison?
You got one of those aroma bottles too, huh?
Only this one doesn't smell.
Huh? I don't get you.
This is mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same. Wouldn't you agree?
Cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal.
Why don't we borrow that bottle for a while?
I want to send it to the lab for analysis. Gumshoe's serious today, pal. There ain't no brain sucking going on this time.
The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important.
There's one thing I hate more than someone whose brain I can't suck. It's a coward. Someone who would pin the crime on someone else is a fucking scumbag, pal. At least I'm honest about stealing people's brains. I tell you all the time, you don't remember shit. Small bottle gives Detective Gumshoe. I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef. You suspect John Armstrong? I got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. That must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. I guess I better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. Oh, the dramatic music's queuing up, pal. This is big. You better ask me fast before I explode. Every time I breathe in, it ticks just a little bit further towards the explosion button, pal. Come on. Seriously, pal. My life's on the line here. You can't just do this to me. Okay. Oh, thank God. So what's Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at Tribulations, pal? Yes. So how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean, and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... Yeah, I guess it's probably the food. The real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. $500,000? Are we talking dollars? Yeah. Hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. What the fuck is sterling? Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises. Don't worry, pal, you ain't fucking seen half of them yet. And I'd be willing to bet that chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch. John's loan contract added to the court record. Poor Maya. Looks like Mr. Armstrong's really taking a shine to her. Suppose we'll just have to let her work at the restaurant for a while. I'll go pick her up from Tribulations once things have cooled off. Okay, so he's swimming in debt, huh? Interesting. Oh, maybe I can show her what I know. Aha! About this. Nope. Not this. Mia? No. Check the kitchen again. Maybe I missed something. No, it all seems to be in short order. Did I use that phrase right? I hope to God. Oh, fucking hell. We might only go for 3 hours today. Well, we'll get to, like, at least 2 big turning points in the case, I think. I think that's fair. Which, at this rate, might actually take me the full stream, so who knows? Maybe I'm just talking shit. What do you know about the guy, huh? Nope. Okay, well, let's try this. See if we can break through him at all. Trade beyond regular. It's time you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at a restaurant that you dislike so much?
It's a bit obvious. Holy shit, I complain about everything. People only have one reason to go to restaurants to eat.
Eat. Is that the whole truth?
What do you mean? What do you think about anything? You got extra olive oil, you can fucking post a little olive oil.
I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all.
Hey, but just give me the fuck you say to me, you little shit. You got.
I can tell that not you nor anyone else in the world would go to that place for its food. The lunch special! Order up, bitch! The proof is in the pudding, or in this case, the lunch menu. A lobster! The food at Tribulations is terrible and expensive.
You're wrong, it's cheap.
Huh?
I'm rich. You heard the money when I was just a boy. I'm a stinky rich. I actually never went to the Marines. I just fucking eat my fucking spinach. I haven't been a job at work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons.
What a load of crock.
The taste another story, but the price
So you're saying that you go there because you've got money to burn?
Exactly, you're so much scared. I go spend my money all day every day. You're a different cartoon character now. Now I'm fucking screwed up.
Unfortunately, that's a lie. You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. I can tell by this. No, not this. The job listings.
This is yours, right? Really magazine. Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job?
Somewhat. So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need to spend money.
Oh?
I didn't go to that restaurant for food. I just go to the Kudo. Put extra spinach in it.
Yeah, I think you mean a cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there?
$8.
There better be some golden beans.
What's your problem? Poor man will just want to do it. You should be at it.
No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there is really that great.
But anyway, yes. That place is free newspapers every day.
Newspapers?
Exactly. Don't want me hanging around at home so I go there.
Sorry, sir. There are no free papers to read at Tribulations. This one?
Take that!
Yeah! Take a look at this.
What is it?
It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Tribulations.
What is it?
This is the only paper there, and it's dated more than a month ago. You see what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth?
Yeah, I'm a fucking childhood classic icon of cartoonography. I gotta keep my fucking image up.
We're gonna have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen. Yep. Real reason why you go so much to Tribulations is...
Take that! What do you basically mean about the uniform?
She was a waitress at Tribulations.
It's not my olive oil, I don't give a shit.
Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress.
Hey, I don't recognize that face.
And you were probably telling the truth here. Because you weren't looking at the girl's face. Fucking slimy old bastard. That her outfit. That was him downing a can of spinach so he could beat the shit out of us.
You right, Bill. Put up your fucking dudes.
That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. That uniform is all you could think about, isn't it?
I can't take it. Too much spinach.
You, that waitress was your...
Please do more. Stop saying that word. Stop saying waitress. Stop.
You're gross. Sir.
It's true. I was there for the...
No, I didn't mean it like that.
They even get one of those leather cups of chai tea every time for $8. Because of this serving girl. Punish me, lock me.
Really, that's not what I'm here for. Also, that's probably another one of your kinks. I'm not falling for it.
It'd be the same than 20 years ago. It's like, oh no, people lose me an old man like me.
No, really. Listen, sir.
Stop calling me that. I need the name, you know, boy. So show some respect. My Victor Kudo. My friends call me Papa.
Sorry, Mr. Kudo.
You think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not gonna say no word. I won't tell you anything more.
This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident, which means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. Believe this, I even broke his psych locks and everything. So I have to try to get him when he's in a better mood. Ah, yes, the power of being a grumpy old fart. Also, why isn't your arm in the sleeve, bud? You good? God, stop playing with your nose. I hate it. Oh, hey, we got his profile now. Oh, no, that's right. I remember this. Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he fed me as well. I got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Oh, ouch. Hey, Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while? Oh, god damn it. Huh? Me? Why? Shouldn't I really want to ask that old man? Sure, okay, let's get changed. No, hang on. Can you go like that? Ah, for fuck's sake, Phoenix. I guess? We're really doing this, huh? Sir?
Huh? I see.
Nick, his eyes are burning into me. God, this is fucking gross. It's okay, I think it's going pretty well. Phoenix, this is not going well.
Huh? Yes, so there's an hotel. We may like play on the slide over here.
Play on the slide? Oh, wait, wrong voice. Sorry, I got locked into Popeye mode for a bit. We were so close. Just a little more and he would have spilled. How can we crack this guy? Excuse me, please, sir.
Wait, can't you see I'm feeling?
Yep, saw that fucking coming. Hey, Mia. If you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you.
Yes. Of course,
God, so fucking unnecessary. Even from beyond the grave. Wow. Alright, let's talk. About the incident.
He died after drinking the Giamatino.
It's like he's a different person.
He was quite shocked. He was a strange looking boy. The girl took the Giamatino over to him.
And was the customer alone?
Definitely, he was the only person at the table. They took over some of his Giamatino and he said something like, then collapsed dead.
Oh, how terrifying.
You're so good at listening. I don't tell you anything, but you want to know.
He certainly seems to be telling the truth now. Sorry. The voice is wearing on me, but it looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either.
Yep, it's cool.
You like the food, Travion?
Well, good. I'm really sophisticated. This man once, it's in a casino in London.
Really? How interesting.
Eat the food in that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France.
What a lovely story. London's in England, not France.
Oh, yes, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the seas. It's too much. I can't take it. I want France.
Can't believe Mia's laughing at the guy. She knows how to fucking play people. I'll give her that. You visit Travion a lot, don't you?
Of course, yes. I'd like to come and see you there.
Really? Oh, you flatter me so. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure.
You came with a nice chef, my dear.
Chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong?
Yeah, that's right. The man's an ex-con.
He's an ex-con? What? Wait, what? Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do?
Yo, those eyes, I can't take this.
Mia's really got this guy eating out of her hand.
Steals things from his customers.
From his customers?
Well, he can chase little things. Maybe he's a pill for us, so you better be careful, man.
You sure about this?
Of course, he was arrested for it once. That was able to happen. Him and my Giamatino.
Really is a regular.
And he write you a little haiku about it. A haiku? Japanese poem will explain all you need to know about that chef's
Victim before, a wicked man or woman, repeat offender.
Again, no, if it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement.
Poor guy, he couldn't do enough for Mia. Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help. I'm already fucking done with this shit. Thanks, Mia. Sorry. You deserve better. That's some really important information thanks to you. Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. Okay, that's enough of that. Aha! Time to corner this man. It's just about time to wrap up today's investigation. Not enough of being a waitress. Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant. Oh la la, Mademoiselle Maya. No, how can you leave me like this? I'm sorry. It reminds me. Mr. Armstrong has Psych Locker 3, didn't he? I have to break those. Mr. Armstrong, I hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you. Volunteers, of course! You're busted, bus boy! Thank you. Oh. He left me now. Can't keep up with it. What is happening? It's not like this horrible feeling. I have to know the truth. What happened that day? I lost. I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me. Huh? Well, that was a new world record. It was a lottery ticket. A lottery ticket? The man who died here had a lottery ticket. For $500,000. $500,000? Oui, but that incident, this ticket.
It disappeared.
The ticket disappeared?
This was the motive that the prosecution gave for Maggie. They said that she poisoned the man to get the $500,000 lottery ticket.
Why didn't you tell me about this sooner?
Mais alors?
You're trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me, and I want to know the reason why.
No, monsieur, you doubt me. I confess to you everything I know.
Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket, I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person. Mr. Armstrong, I believe there's a very high probability that it was you.
Ah! This rose is so fucking spiky.
Wow, that is one piercing scream, even for a man like him.
Mais pourquoi moi? Why? You have no evidence. I am not Mask the Mask. I am not the kind of person who steals the property of others.
Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary. I present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. Okay, it's either like, this thing, or the fact that we were missing this. I'm guessing it's the Nagatama.
Fuck, oui, perhaps Zuck would be nice. A terrine, maybe?
Sorry?
I was just thinking about my lunch menu. Terrine de canard. What do you think?
That sounds lovely.
Allons, au revoir, monsieur. I must go to buy the ingredients.
My evidence is a bit of a lame duck.
I'm not master. Okay,
here we go.
It's this, then. What is this? A poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems.
Please, read it, and put some feeling into it.
Convicted before, a wicked man of woman, repeat offender.
Sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong. You have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you?
Mon Dieu! Le mensonge, you are a liar.
You deny it.
Do not make les false accusations, s'il vous plaît. So do you have any proof? I want to see like incontestable proof that I have ever stolen from one of my customers. Yeah, it's the other one.
Seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong.
What is that?
This is my Nagatama, and I found it in your kitchen.
No!
Wow, that scream just about broke some of the windows.
Oui. I have a weakness for little trinkets and la figurines. My hand, it just slips out. I cannot stop it.
Stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right?
Oui, it is the truth. I am just a little timid girl inside, monsieur. A timid little girl. Besides, this time it was not a small trinket, oui? It's $500,000. Man, no, why would I steal it? I have no need for such money.
Really now?
No, monsieur, what is it?
Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? And that you were in desperate need of a large amount of cash? Boom, baby! This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it? You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now?
You have got me! I am fucking tired of this rose. It stabbed me in the mouth. Like toothpicks hidden in a cake.
Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place?
The man, he was listening to the radio with his earpiece.
Maggie said something about that too.
The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yes, $500,000, he shouted.
The ticket?
Oui, he had all of his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I
put the poison in his coffee?
No, oh no, you're not a man. I simply helped myself to one of his tickets.
What?
The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out.
Not myself.
Pourquoi pas? He had so many of them.
Yeah, but only one of them was a winning ticket, right?
How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you.
No, this is not true. I did not take it. The ticket for $500,000, I mean.
You just told us you did. You said you took a ticket.
Mais non, ma fille, it was not.
That's enough. Huh?
Ah!
Mr. Kudo! Holy shit. You got here fast. What in the heck are you doing here?
It's without a doubt the worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong.
You came in here for coffee? This is craving for coffee, no bounds.
Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question.
I am the airhead, no? Just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at.
But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion.
He had the wrong ticket.
What?
Oh, that was Phoenix. Shit. Mr. Armstrong made up the winning ticket's pretty neighbor.
So, the ticket he took was worthless?
Not quite. He did win something. $1. You see, I am just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing.
So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal?
Indeed. What did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so based as fuck.
I need to stop watching advertisements for games I want. It keeps fucking happening.
We'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we?
Voila, you two. Time to laugh at that pretty little airhead. Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore.
Victor's note thrown into the trash. So we've got a new mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go? I've got a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway. Can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this. And certainly not again. Okay. We are going to pause really quickly. Right after I save, of course. Not gonna make that mistake again. Okay, I'll be right back. Promise. Oh, duh! Be back soon! Be back, yes! I'll just put that here. Shit. Forgot to cap the water bottle. I'm back. Sorry, I should have said something sooner. Okay. Did save both of those, right? Yes, I did. But I'll do it again just in case. Honestly, if you don't save twice, I feel like you're more crazy than I am. January 7th, 9:48 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Number 1. Oh, I see. I guess I should have expected this. Nobody saw the other guy, huh? He was there when I took the coffee over, sir. Scout's honor. Maggie! Ah! Detective Gumshoe! Are you doing alright? How are you feeling? As if you need to ask either question, sir. Don't let him get you down, Maggie. And don't forget to eat well, okay? Roger! And you! Yes? You'd better square this case away. Got it, pal? Maggie's innocent, you hear? If you screw up, then I'll be doing some squaring away myself.
squaring away some paperwork for your arrest. I think he's serious.
Hey, Detective. You're on our side for once, right?
Yup.
So you'll be able to help Maggie out, right?
Really? Can you, sir? Of course. I've got the situation under control. I'm gonna be the first witness on the stand tonight. Something I say doesn't mess with the facts. Make sure you point it out, alright? Sure. Okay, we're forming a united front today, pal. You get me?
I can't tell you how grateful I am, sir. I always admired you so much, Detective. I know I can count on you. Looks like it should all go pretty smoothly today, huh?
I don't buy it. There are two big problems in this case. Only wish. We're working backwards on this one. We gotta undo a lot of damage. And then there's Jean. That incredibly sexy man. He'll win the court over in an instant. I can feel it.
Oh boy, it's time for this voice now. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Cup number 1,274 this month. We're only 6 days into January. Exactly. Bitter.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ah!
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just whenever I addressed you in the previous trial, your response was, you was talking to me? It was a little, well, intimidating.
No, that wasn't me. That was the phony Phoenix.
I see. So our trusty Phoenix Wright is back with us now, is he?
Our trusty...
So, Mr. Kudo, your opening statement, please.
Mr. Trite, whether you're a fake or the real deal, we will find out soon enough through this trial today. I can already tell you, I'm the real Phoenix Wright. I wasn't questioning whether you were Phoenix Wright or not. Hey, you got his name right. I was questioning whether you had studied law or not. That's what I intend to find out. There's no denying it. Behind that mask is a man who really hates me for some reason or another.
As everyone is aware, the court has already given its verdict on this case once. Therefore, I won't stand for irrelevant testimony during this retrial. Nor will I stand for a simple repetition of the evidence presented in the last trial.
I'm not planning on repeating anything that phony me said. Trust me.
Now then, Mr. Kudo, please summon your first witness.
Uh-oh, I ain't got a bad feeling about this one, pal. Let's start with the formalities, shall we? Name and occupation.
Witness, state your name for the court.
Huh? Oh, sorry, sir. The name's Police Department Detective. Occupation Oh,
Yeah, he's freaking out.
Other way around, Detective. Huh? Oh, sorry. Anyway, I'm the officer in charge of this case since yesterday, sir.
Since yesterday?
Yeah, the guy who was on the initial investigation's tied up in another case right now. Definitely not tied up in my basement.
I hope Gumshoe's really got everything under control, for everyone's sake.
I see. So, Detective Gumshoe, would you outline for the court the basic facts of the case?
Yes, sir. The victim's name was Glenn Elk. He was a professional programmer. He was on the payroll of Blue Screens Incorporated, a local company. They were not very successful. They crashed constantly. This is the victim's autopsy report.
The court accepts this into evidence.
I had potassium cyanide poisoning. Time of death was between 1:30 and 2:30 p.m. Potassium cyanide. I feel like I've heard that be used in a murder before.
And here are the floor plans of the restaurant. When the incident took place, the victim was sitting right here. Poisoned coffee was brought over to him by the waitress.
The waitress being the accused?
Yeah. The victim died from poisoning almost immediately after he took a sip of the coffee. At the time of the incident, there were 2 other people in the restaurant. Mr. John Armstrong, the owner and chef, and a regular by the name of Mr. Victor Kudo.
It still seems to be a very straightforward case to me.
Blueprints of the crime scene, X equals victim's seat. Give me a sec, Kudo.
Come, detective. Pick up this hammer.
Let me check this. Victim sat there. There's the kitchen. There we go. That's 1:30 and 2:30 p.m. Does that match with everything we know? Bleep, 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 bleep. God, it's loud. Is there a way to... No, this is as low as they go. God, that is loud. Oh, wait. Maybe my headphones are just set higher. Yep, okay, that was it. Whoops.
And nail the defendant's coffin shut with your own 2 hands.
Now then, Detective Gumshoe, let's have your testimony.
Yes, sir. Oh, I can't let Maggie get caught because of this. When the incident took place, the victim was alone at his table, sir. We understand that the guy, Glenn L., was listening to the radio at the time. Traces of poison were found in his coffee cup. And what we found was potassium cyanide. That stuff really packs a punch. And, looks like Miss Bird might have had, well, some kind of motive. Using the dark, aromatic depths of coffee to conceal the poison.
He was describing his own coffee.
Classy lady.
The facts of this case seem to be ironclad. Mr. Wright, I would ask you to begin your cross-examination, but... Yes? Please, no intimidation tricks this time around. Is that understood? I already told you that wasn't me. Jesus, Judge.
When the incident took place, the victim was alone at his table. First off, we need to clear this up. Some kind of a motive.
Yeah, if you ask me, it's been blown way out of proportion.
You know what my golden rule is, detective? Chuck out a bad cup of coffee. Always get another.
Huh? I don't get it.
I'm saying we can always get another witness on the stand if we have to chuck you out. So stick to the facts, detective. Now then, what was Miss Bird's motive?
Come on, Gumshoe. They said she wanted to steal a lottery ticket.
I knew it. That's what we heard yesterday, too.
Disappeared from the scene of the crime.
And it wasn't just any lottery ticket. It was a winning ticket for $500,000.
Oh, sorry. Got all kinds of shit going on today.
Mr. Armstrong knew about the ticket too, didn't he? But he stole the wrong one.
Then, is it possible Maggie stole the winning one? What should I do? Should I Yeah, we need the truth. Wait a minute. The mere fact that the lottery ticket disappeared in no way implicates my client.
Ha! I have here in my hand the very ticket in question.
That's the $500,000 lottery ticket?
Judge, you good?
I'm fine! Pass that shit over here for a sec. Let me take a look at that. Let me see that. One of the female police officers found it when she was conducting a search of the defendant.
What? How did no one mention this?
Order! Order!
She's quite a lucky bird, our little waitress.
You will submit that ticket as evidence to the court immediately.
I better keep an eye on that ticket. The way the judge's voice is quivering. He's considering it.
This ticket was presented to the court in the previous trial, too, but it feels heavier now somehow. $500,000, you say? Imagine all of the life I could buy with this.
It's just a scrap of paper. What matters is where it was found, Your Honor.
And that's on Maggie's person, unfortunately.
You really think there are any contradictions in this testimony?
To be honest, I don't know.
But Gumshoe told us out in the lobby. He said we'd be forming a united front, right? How will we win the case if he doesn't throw us a line?
I don't have a whole lot of options right now. Best I can do is gather the facts together. Okay, let's press everything. Can I stop you for just a minute?
Huh? What is it? Did I say something that contradicts the evidence? Come on, give me a chance here, pal. There's gotta be something.
He's so desperate for that to be true, he's practically crying. Your testimony just now doesn't match the testimony given by Miss Bird. She claims that there was another man at the victim's table.
Yeah, that's what she said, and I...
What killer wouldn't say that when faced with a homicide conviction?
Hey!
Sadly, her testimony isn't supported by the owner or the other customer. Isn't that right, Detective Gumshoe?
But wait, the chef was in the kitchen!
Yeah, it's true. Their two testimonies tie up on that. They both said there was no other guy at the table.
What should I do? Yeah, press harder.
Well, maybe the other witnesses just missed him. Perhaps their view of the victim's table was obscured in some way. Huh. That argument is as weak as the coffee at Tribulations, right? I have here in my possession a ticket. A ticket? Looks more like a photo to me. Yes, a one-way ticket to Guiltyville. Population the defendant. This is a photograph taken from near the entrance to the kitchen. This is the scene as witnessed by the chef. Oh, this is the scene as witnessed by the chef moments after the poisoning took place, correct? I think the court will agree that it's such a clear view of the scene of the crime. How, Mr. Trike, could anyone have overlooked a second person at the table?
It certainly seems to show the victim's table extremely clearly.
I understand that the guy was listening to the radio at the time. Let's get some more info on this. He was listening to his radio, you say?
Yeah, he had a portable radio in his chest pocket.
Maggie told us that too, didn't she? Something about how one of them had some sort of earpiece.
Yep, keep pressing. And what was it that the victim was listening to on the radio, Detective Gumshoe?
Huh? How should I know?
Thanks a lot. We're now one step closer to the middle of nowhere.
This isn't going very well, is it?
Detective, could you perhaps tell us about the poison and how it was used?
Poison found in his coffee cup. Traces of the poison were found in the coffee cup and nowhere else.
Not sure I get you, pal.
Was the poison a liquid or was it a powder?
If I had to put it in layman's terms, I'd say it was a powdery substance.
The poison could have been in anything that was on the table. Sugar, salt, pepper. Ha! Do you put salt and pepper in your coffee, Trike?
No, but I put it on my lobster. The victim took his coffee black with no sugar.
It seems that the poison could only have...
It seems that the poison could only have been in the coffee. I just freshly drained some youth. I gotta keep this act up, or else I'll get caught.
Yeah, no. Press harder. You absolutely certain that the victim even drank any of his coffee?
Huh? What do you mean?
According to this file, the poison was found in the victim's coffee cup. What proof is there that the victim ever drank any of it?
Oh, hey, you're right. That's what I was thinking.
In case you were wondering, that last objection was for the detective there.
Huh? For me?
Oh, hey, you're right. You may be fooling the court, but I'm not falling for it. You had the time to waste. You had the time to present that piece of evidence.
Is that piece, sir?
Yes, that piece.
Hold on, let me just scan the room real quick. Get my eyebrows to do a funny little wiggle. Alright, I'm ready. What piece was it again?
This! Oh, God. I'd be grateful this coffee's only hot enough to give me first-degree burns.
Oh, now I remember. This is the victim's cup.
Oh, yeah, there's a little lip mark on it. Yes, the victim's cup. Take a good look at the rim.
Oh, yes, it's unmistakable. There's clearly a coffee stain on it.
Conclusive proof that the victim did drink the poisoned coffee that was in this cup.
Oh, whoa, okay, slow down. What the hell, what did he say? For the record, the only prints on the cup were the victim's and the defendant's.
Covered in the victim and Maggie's fingerprints.
Upon further investigation of this cup, we found a certain chemical substance. That's enough! The facts of this case seem overwhelmingly clear to me. The defendant had ample opportunity to commit the crime of which she is charged. Furthermore, it seems beyond reasonable doubt that she did indeed commit this crime.
I like an old man who knows the score.
There's also the matter of the $500,000 lottery ticket. That alone provides a very credible motive. I mean, for that sum of money, even I might be tempted to bend the rules.
Good to know that you're a firm, reliable judge. I don't mind an old man who is weak to the siren call of money.
Not good, Nick. The evidence against Maggie is starting to pile up fast.
Yeah, that's because the court has ruled guilty once already. I'd say it's about time to wrap up this repeat performance. With one final, decisive piece of evidence.
You've got more evidence against Maggie?
This is the apron that the delightful Miss Bird was wearing at the time.
Wow, that's not the cleanest apron I've seen. That stain looks like... it can't be blood, can it?
Ha! Seems like the star of our play was a little flustered. somehow spilled coffee on herself.
Coffee? That's not exactly the first thing that caught my eye.
Of course, coffee stain isn't the most interesting thing about this apron. No, there's something else that stands out even more.
Nothing else? I presume you mean...
Of course, I'm referring to the pocket.
Kudo! Are you Kudo?
The pocket. A search carried out right after the incident uncovered this. Potassium cyanide. The very poison used by the killer was in her apron pocket.
Bottle of poison in Maggie's pocket?
Yeah, and Maggie's prints were the only ones on it.
What?
Order! 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 The court will accept these items into evidence.
Deadly powdery poison bears Maggie's fingerprints found in her apron pocket.
There's something still bothering me, Mr. Kudo. Why have you not explained the bloodstains to the court?
Bloodstain? What bloodstain would that be?
Don't play games, prosecutor. The blood-colored stain that's smeared all over the apron.
That's ridiculous. No one told me anything about a bloodstain.
You don't need to be told. Just look at it.
Well, detective, could this stain really be blood?
No way, sir. It's just ketchup, sir.
How did he not notice that?
Ketchup? She must have gotten some on her apron while taking someone their breakfast that day. You could have spoken up a little sooner, Detective Gumshoe.
We'll start like that again, and I'll have you drink 17 cups of ketchup, witness.
I thought everyone knew what it was already. I haven't seen anything yet to make me doubt the last ruling I made on this case. The motive, the opportunity, and the supporting evidence. They have all been clearly established.
Well, Tripe, it seems you really are a phony after all. You really know how to drive a man nuts.
Witness, please continue with your testimony. Describe to the court the crime scene and the findings of your investigation there.
This is, going bad.
Crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a kind of scary old man, sir. I see him at night. Poor Maggie had passed out from the shock. It must have been real tough for her. The victim didn't have any identification on him, but we figured out who he was pretty quick, and then the investigation went smoothly. When Maggie was searched, we found a lottery ticket and a bottle of poison. And that was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene. You identified the victim and secured your prime suspect. Very good.
Last chance to convince the court you're a real lawyer, Tripe. Don't count on any more cross-examinations after this one. So, let the fun begin. I love Kudo.
He's so fun. He's well written, he's engaging, he's well designed, and his fucking theme slaps.
Must have passed out from the shock.
Can we talk about this? How did she commit a crime while asleep?
How long was the defendant unconscious for?
The officers got to the crime scene at around 2:40. Maggie was still out cold in the kitchen at that time. It took another 10 minutes or so before she came to. I would have liked to have been on the scene myself.
Bet you would have liked to have carried out the search too.
Ew! Ew! No! No, 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 no! I would have loved to see Maggie asleep like that. All pretty and peaceful.
You're a professional detective, Gumshoe, not a professional bird watcher.
God, man, that makes it much harder to like Gumshoe. Save the romantics for your own time, detective. All we need to know about is the investigation.
Whoops, I guess I'm pretty red right now, aren't I?
Yeah, red-handed, motherfucker. Victim didn't have any identification on him. And how'd you identify him? You didn't have any? Are you saying that it was stolen then?
No, I don't think so. Victim didn't have a driver's license or even a credit card on him, pal. All he had was 58 cents in his wallet.
58 cents?
Yeah, I can't believe I found someone with less in their wallet than me, pal. The victim sounds like he was a thoroughly miserable young man.
Or some kind of outlaw. Why not give him a bit of an edge?
I think I'm onto something here. Figured out who he was pretty quick, and then the investigation went smoothly. How? Wait a sec.
Huh? Did I say something dumb again?
Let me paraphrase what you just testified to the court. The victim didn't have any form of ID on him. That's basically what you said, yes?
Yeah, basically.
In that case, How are you able to identify the victim so quickly?
Oh, what's that?
He's so let down, he's got the whole sagging shoulders and puppy eyes thing going.
There was a prescription bag on the victim's table along with the lottery ticket.
It seems Mr. Glenelg visited his doctor before he went to Tribulations.
Got the victim's name from the medical records of the doc who prescribed the meds. That's a reliable enough source for the court.
What should I do? No, I want to know more. It's got the prescription bag. So what sort of medicine was in the bag?
Well, actually, the bag we found was empty.
Huh?
Yeah, completely empty.
It was completely empty? Nathan got this from the doctor before going to Tribulations. The bag is empty.
Huh.
You're entering an empty paper bag as evidence? Desperate, are you, trite? Now, what happened with the investigation after that, detective?
When Maggie was searched, we found the lottery ticket and the bottle of poison. And that was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene.
Bruh! So $500,000 lottery ticket and the bottle of poison were accounted for.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's true that those two items are accounted for. Wasn't there another lottery ticket that was stolen that day?
Oh yeah, the one that the restaurant owner took. He won a whole dollar with it. What a lucky guy, huh?
They're just going to let him get away with it?
It was just $1, detective.
I guess no one cares when it's that little, except for Gumshoe. We'll find a hole in this testimony, and the judge is going to hand down his verdict. Gumshoe isn't giving us anything to work with, and we can't find any contradictions if he doesn't give us something. Yeah, that's true. Maggie and Gumshoe are like dumb and dumber. The only hope is that they were so dumb they missed something obvious. Come on, Gumshoe, be the dumbest you've ever been. Okay, didn't press this one, so that's important. Scary old man, Detective Gumshoe. It's an old man. Oh, wait, it's obviously the fucking bag during the one where he said nothing else was missing.
There's an old man who was a regular at the restaurant when the incident happened.
Ah, we're obviously talking about the same old man.
The officer dispatched right after the report came in, but the old guy still made a fuss.
What took you so long?
Then he hurled abuse at them. Seeds. Seeds.
It was nothing. I caught each one with my teeth.
What?
I guess not even the mighty Kudo can avoid being attacked by that guy. The old man was the only other customer in the place at the time. He took his time finding a payphone, apparently, so he was late reporting the crime. Okay, let's present this. Wow, we got a lot of evidence already. Detective Gumshoe, I think I should point something out to you. There's just one small contradiction in your testimony.
Oh ho! Finally! I'm getting all anxious just waiting, so hurry up, will ya?
Testified that nothing else was missing from the crime scene. However, the prescription bag you mentioned was empty. Did the officers recover the medicine from the scene of the crime later?
No, they didn't.
The victim was given a prescription right before going to Tribulations. Where then did the medicine disappear to?
You are too cool, pal! Wow, Mr. Wright, I want to be just like you when I grow up.
Indeed. Due consideration wasn't given to the victim's prescription in the previous trial.
Witness, why do you always overlook such vital pieces of evidence? I guess that's the most careless thing I've done so far, huh?
The victim was killed by poison, and the victim's medicine mysteriously disappeared. The victim's own prescription could have been the lethal poison itself. Okay. Phoenix, you're kind of scrambling there.
Order! Order! Well, Mr. Kudo, what do you have to say to that?
That's all. What? Read for the court the name of the clinic on the prescription bag, if you will. What's the clinic's name got to do with anything? New Ear Oh, God. Otolaryngological Clinic. Did I get that right? Otolaryngological?
Just what kind of illness was the victim suffering from, Mr. Kudo?
Hardly an illness, Your Honor. More like a bitter war wound, you could say.
A war wound?
The day before the incident, Mr. Elg found himself in a fight. He took a blow to the side of the head and ruptured his eardrum.
He ruptured his eardrum? And what on earth was the prescription he was given?
It was a cream that's to be applied topically inside his ear canal, not to be ingested.
What?
It's mentioned in the autopsy report if you read the fine print. They found traces of the medication in the victim's left ear.
Yes, here it is, in very, very fine print.
Wait a minute.
can't tell from here. Oh, wait. Is that not the earpiece? Why is it on his left ear?
It seems Mr. L correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Tribulations. Therefore, it would be absurd to believe he would have eaten his medication.
It seems that this medication is irrelevant to the case after all.
No. Nick! If you don't think of something quick, it'll all be over.
She's right. I can't get away with any old weak objection. What should I do?
Obviously push it.
Only moments ago, Mr. Kudo made the following statement. It seems Mr. L correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Tribulations.
If that's the case, then why was the medication not found at the scene of the crime?
Ooh, here we go. But the medication in question was for topical use inside the ear canal.
It doesn't change the fact that it could not be found at the crime scene. However insignificant it may seem, it's a lawyer's duty to pursue the truth.
You know as well as I do that the medication is irrelevant. It hardly seems likely that a prescription drug would contain potassium cyanide.
It hardly seems likely that the coffee the waitress served would contain it either. But it did. The possibility is undeniable.
That's enough. I'm bored. Good night.
He just falls asleep then and there.
Mr. Kudo, is the detective the only witness the prosecution wishes to call?
Thank you for my way out, Your Honor.
Mr. Kudo. I've got my own witness I'd like to call, sir. It's the old man who was there in the restaurant on the day of the murder.
Victor Kudo? The pigeon hater?
Very well. The matter of the disappearing medication seems little more than trivial at best. However, it wasn't explored at all in the previous trial, and that is something that bothers me.
Yay! Good job, Nick!
The court will adjourn for a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear the prosecution's next witness.
I suppose this means I'll just have to finish you off with my last 6 cups.
Court is adjourned for recess.
Oh, we can go to that park now and play. There we go.
Phew, that was close. Tell me about it. I nearly died in there. That's my line, sir. No, it's my line. I think I really did die a little bit. Looks like we all nearly died in there. I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. How could he betray us like that? Huh? He said he'd help me, but he totally set me up.
I don't think he meant to do that, Maggie. He was backed into a corner. I mean, the guy's got to do his job, right? It's okay. I know all about lies and betrayal. I've had them my whole life. It really hurt this time. I felt like someone punched me hard in the stomach. I hate that guy. I don't ever want to see him again. Poor Gumshoe. So the next witness is going to be that old guy from the park, right? Yeah, Mr. Kudo. Lover of waitress outfits and projectile seeds. May's gonna be really stubborn. I mean, he's pretty set in his ways, you know? Yeah, he's a big old grouch. Are you going to be able to handle him, Nick? Yeah, I can take whatever he throws at me. Even those never-ending bird seeds. Oh, shit. Damn it. I'm sorry. I meant to mute my mic while I freaking sniffled, because nobody wants to fucking hear that. But I missed and hit the capture instead. Oh well. Shit happens. May 7th, 11:15 a.m. Court number 4. Wait, were we in court number 4 before?
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Maggie Bird. Mr. Kudo, your next witness, please.
Prosecution calls the lucky old-timer who caught the show over a cup of coffee. Will the witness please take the stand? Name and occupation, if you don't mind.
Name is Victor Kudo, born and bred in the land of the rising sun. What makes me man, you can be quite emotional.
You don't need to hear about that, Mr. Kudo. Just tell the court your occupation.
Fucking cartoon character. How much do you think it is? Who's calling you for your kimono embroidery?
Kimono embroidery?
Is what they do. They're dead back in Japan. A embroidered family gets before this country even existed.
Wow, a real craftsman. You're a dying breed. Hey, maybe you could embroider my costume sometime.
Anyway, Scooby-Doo, like I said, it's not much a man for that kind of thing here. Scooby-Doo, so I had to take a job working at the cash register at a burger joint pretending to sway.
That burger joint would have been better off putting him in the kitchen. Now then. Wait, fuck.
This is my voice now.
That's actually just the mysterious face hanging above him speaking for him.
Hey there. Hi.
Mwah. It really does look like it's kissing the top of his head, doesn't it? Yeah.
Now then, witness, were you in the restaurant at the time of the incident?
Yes, some seeds were coming in.
Seeds?
What do you think these are?
I see.
So you saw everything that happened, Gramps.
Did I?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm sorry at all.
Please, tell the court. We're all ears.
Sure. I'll tell you.
He's really getting into this.
You was reading the switch people. When she put some news, what is it? It looked like it was a terrible pain.
Mr. Kudo, she is not a serving girl. Please refer to her as a waitress.
You're as bad as the rest of them. These newfangled words. What's wrong with old-fashioned?
Newfangled?
I was talking videos and glasses. It's wireless spectacles. I tell you.
Excuse me.
Listen to me, everybody. Don't forget the old values. Don't let the good old geese slip away.
Well, I think it's time to begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Now, what are you up to, old man? William's reading the sports paper. Serving girl brought him a Javicino. Most of it looked like he was in terrible pain and then collapsed. Right there in the defendant's chair, I remember her well. Mr. Kudo, that is a very grave accusation. Are you sure about what you saw?
Kudo never makes mistakes. I did it. Gee, cross my eyes.
I see.
As I explained, the doctor said I only need spectacles to read the driving.
I bet his eyes are only really fine when he's scoping out a waitress.
Somebody sure go put in the Javicino as well. Scooby-Doo.
But I know what's coming up, and it's not. And something tells me I'm not going to like it. Wait. I meant to press that shit. Your Honor, we need more clarification on what was put into the victim's coffee. I'd like to ask that the witness add what he knows about this to his testimony.
I agree. Witness, will you enlighten us, please?
Sure. It's the question about it. She may explain and put some white powder in there.
Did she really put that into the coffee?
She's got some of a small brown blood. Sprinkle in the
Wouldn't she have been adding sugar?
Sure, a small brown blood like that.
Like that. Witness, could you please describe the bottle in more concrete terms?
A bottle like this, perhaps?
Oh,
That's the one.
that's the bottle of potassium cyanide, I presume?
So what did the accused put into the coffee? I think it's clear, don't you? Well, that's not good. Took just one sip?
You 17s, those Javicinos got East London. In the good old days, we would have drank every last cup, eaten the cup, and then died.
Drank every last drop, eaten the cup, and then died. Congratulations, you were entitled Battiest Man to grace a courtroom. So it was an immediate death. Well, potassium cyanide, I suppose that is possible.
Yes, you something without so much as a twitch. I felt the Javicino I just drank turned sour in my stomach.
Oh yes, I know that feeling.
And the waitress, I presume she is...
Son of a bitch. You said I remember her well in reference to the waitress. Does she have any particular features that you can identify her by?
particular feature is disgraces me. Sorry? You can see all the way up there. You know, she's directly negative. The particular feature you recognize about the waitress is her outfit, but anyone could wear just such a uniform. Even me! In fact, I'll do it right now! Mr. Wright, please spare the court of any further mental— Hey, fuck you, he would kill it!
Don't get all excited, Nick. You gotta keep yourself together. I guess I got a bit carried away.
Seems pretty sure of himself. What should I do? What else do you remember? Sure, you saw a waitress take the coffee over to the victim. What matters is whether that waitress was Maggie Bird or not. Quite right. Mr. Kudo, these are the features that you recognize about the defendant. I would ask you to add them to your testimony. Hey, shoot. There's a ribbon in her hair and her apron straps were loose. What? That's not more detail at all. That's just talking about her outfit again. You seem to remember several details about her appearance, but what about the most crucial detail of all? Her face. The witness noticed the straps of the accused apron. He's unlikely to make a mistake about her face. So you see, there's nothing wrong with the witness's eyesight. There's no doubt he remembers the waitress pretty well. What should I do? I'm feeling there's something more to this somehow. Ask about the waitress's back. Whoa! The identifying features you described are all things you would see from the back. Is it possible that you never saw the waitress from the front at all? Huh. He's got you there, Gramps. People normally talk about facial features when they're asked to describe someone. This witness's testimony is nothing but straps and ribbons. These straps, but I tell you, I'm not straps and ribbons. I'm just telling you what I saw. Mr. Kudo, the court requests that you add details about any identifying features. Features you observed from the front, that is, to your testimony. This old man's testimony is getting longer and longer. If I can't find a hole in it soon, it'll get even longer, I bet. The main thing that caught my interest about her when I saw her from the front. You didn't find anything to be distinct, but you did clearly see the witness's face, yes? You question about it. Come as far as back there now. Mr. Kudo never backstabbed. It's not the answer I was looking for, but okay. It's turned to a matter of pride for old CD now, I guess. Wonder if he really did see Maggie's face or not. Like I thought, we need some concrete proof of this. Proof that the old guy didn't see the waitress clearly from the front. You think old CD really saw Maggie do it? Well, he probably had his eye on the waitress the whole time. That's why he was there. But he was there for the outfits, right? Not the waitress. I guess. Makes a good point, though. Hey, did I just say something clever? I wonder if the waitress Mr. Kudo saw really was Maggie. That's what we have to figure out, Nick. Wait a minute! Nothing that caught interest about her when you saw her from the front, huh? Then explain this! Mr. Kudo, I would like you to please take a look at this. Actually, it reminds me just what my grandson looks like. For once, my stuttering actually plays into a character voice. You ever seen this before? Of course, yeah, but I forget something as dirty as that. Well, you have with a class. You stupid fuck. You just gave me lunch. What is it? What should I say? You have with a class is when I hear you say it, sir. Mr. Kudo, this apron is the apron worn by the defendant on the day of the poisoning. Ugh. And as you just said yourself, you wouldn't forget something like this. Which means if you had really seen this apron before... Yes, you know what I'm getting at. You couldn't have possibly seen the waitress from the front. Oops. I gotta get my fucking spinach. Witness! You can't just oops your way out of this! Well, well. Looks like we finally have a genuine trial on our hands. Listen, Shrite, here are the facts. On the day of the incident, there was only one waitress in the restaurant. That being the defendant, Miss Maggie Bird? Exactly. And when that one waitress put the poison into the coffee cup, this old guy was watching. I hope you understand the gravity of the situation, Mr. Kudo. The fate of the defendant may rest on what you say you remember seeing. Just tell the court exactly what you saw, Gramps.
now it's perfect working order. I can remember a single occasion when I forgot what burger a customer wanted.
You can't remember? Probably more like he's messed up so many times he's blocking it out.
Very well. Let's test just how good your memory and attention to detail is, Mr. Kudo. Tell us what you remember about the victim. He was another pesky young type wearing a pair of spectacles. Newspapers, right-handed, noisy brat kept wrestling his pages. The young man was listening to the wireless. I remember that well. In his very good, because she's right over the table, Jimmy Chino, and the little fidget picked up his company with free hand. He took a seat. Let's go right. Testimony we have just heard was fucking indecipherable. What did he say?
It's not like there's a text box before everyone's speaking. What the hell did he say? I didn't understand a word of it.
Was to test how credible the witness's memory is. It seems to me that he remembers the victim in a great deal of detail.
How are we going to handle this, Nick?
We only need to do one thing. We just need to prove that the old man's memory is shot.
Just trip him up, you mean? Isn't that kind of cruel?
I suppose. That's what I do best. Be an asshole. Nah, if you cannot remember the crime, you should not be testifying about it. A broken pair of spectacles.
Stop with the nose! Ugh, it's so uncomfortable.
You're good, Steve. It's green, the other was broken. And you think that's why I remember being so old. He has some kind of lens over his left eye. I wouldn't have called it a pair of glasses.
Seems to have been wearing some rather modern-looking shades. Perhaps you should take to wearing some and rival Mr. Godot's sharp appearance.
We better come up with something sharp and quick.
Guess I'll wait and see if I should challenge him about the spectacles. Newspaper in his right hand, the noisy brat kept rustling its pages.
Okay. Newspaper was a sports paper, was it?
I never asked him, can't even read what's finished without finishing. How is he supposed to be able to read the back page with all that wrestling going on? I need better than guts and brown to the championship titles.
It was his paper, not yours. If you wanted to know so bad, why didn't you buy your own?
Ow! Ow!
Hudson Braun got beaten yesterday, by the way. Anyway. Well, sucks for him, I guess.
He was just in the wireless here,
Wireless?
Hey, take it in your risk. My day was one or the other. Read the paper or listen to the wireless.
Oh boy.
It's self it's coming out straight in my ear. I can get you in this coming out.
Is he that desperate to listen to the radio? Yes, again. Serving girl in question brought over the Javachino, which is not a word, but okay. You mean the waitress who you only saw from behind, right?
Maybe. As a matter of fact, sorry from front or behind, man. I don't know.
Ow, ow, ow! Better not push it until I got some hard evidence. He picked up the cup with his free hand and took a sip. His free hand? Yes. Which hand was that?
Listening to what the I say was resting the newspaper's right hand. His free hand was in his right hand. Which hand was it? Ow, 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 ow,
ow! Perhaps the great Mr. Trite has 3 hands. Yeesh, I was only asking. No need to gang up on me and treat me like a freak. The point of this cross-examination is to establish just one thing. This old guy's memory has more holes than a slice of Swiss cheese. I guess we just need to find a contradiction in his testimony somewhere, huh? Anything will do. Even the smallest detail. We just need one mistake and he's ours. I think I've got it. Picked up the cup with his free hand. He had the paper in his right hand. But according to... Yep. Look at the handle. He would have had to hold it in his right hand. I think that's right. Objection! Yep, music cut out. We got it. Mr. Kudo, you remember you were told at the start of this testimony that this was a way of testing the credibility of your memory?
I know. I There's nothing wrong with my memory until you did. If I get anything wrong, I'll tell you they see and sing the pig song.
Care to tell us where this is going, Trite? According to Mr. Kudo, the victim was holding the paper in his right hand, while drinking coffee from his free hand, which would make that his left. But I would like the court to please take a look at this. That's the cup the victim used, correct? Yes, and on the rim you'll notice the mark left by the victim's lips. Yes, there's a stain left by the coffee. If you consider where that stain is, you'll clearly see that the victim was holding the cup in his right hand. Well, Mr. Kudo, the court is waiting for your epic performance. You said you'd eat those seeds and sing the pigeon song.
Mr. Kudo, I'm afraid this is simply not acceptable. I think the way... Wait! I'm gonna listen here and stand and listen to you tell me that, man, you're wrong. I don't care about that dirty cop. I know what I saw. You still insist on your testimony. The young rabbit's holding the cup in his left hand. Yes, dude, yes, no question. But good, blank citizen. Dead young hotbod.
What? That dead young hotbod and you spiky-haired... What do you mean, dead? Did he know that me is a spirit? Also hotbot, but still, what the fuck?
Me? Thank you, old man. We've heard quite enough from you already. Jeez, some old people don't know when to take a hint, huh?
Just says it completely unironically.
What?
You don't call me old middleman. I've been around for 68 years. I haven't seen what I've got to say.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but...
Sure. Why not hear a little more? Mr. Kudo. I like him because his name is similar to mine. This is my 16th cup of coffee, so this is your final stand.
You can rely on
Left hand or right, baby, come on.
He's wearing the image to see inside his green native respects you. He did film it all the time. He was filming it just before he picked up the kid's too. He used the same hand to pick up the cup in his left hand.
Wait, now that the victim was wearing an unusual monocle over his left eye. It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. It was a small computer monitor often used by programmers.
Monitor? You mean like a television screen?
Inside of the lens is a screen that displays computer data. It's called an HMD. It's a common tool in the victim's line of work.
It's
true. He doesn't seem to be lying.
Those are the facts, good old black and white, just like my cartoons back in the day.
I hope that's even remotely decipherable. Okay, let's see. Where do we even start with this? My God, this man is skinny. If his forearms were any bigger, he would look exactly like Popeye. It's on the same side as the... Wait a minute. What did Kudo say earlier? Which ear was ruptured? So the victim was wearing an HMD. Oh, easy matter too. None of them, actually. But anyway. Fuck! It's spreading! You're sure that he was wearing the earpiece on the same side?
He's questioning. He set his head from where I was sitting.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious if you look at the floor plans. The opposite table, you'd only have a view of the side of the victim's head. Filling with it all the time. Okay? What do you mean by that? Seems he kept an eye on Mr. Glenn Elk.
He was getting on the nerves. The rest of the people filled his earpiece all this Kudo, and then he made all the fuss guy from Kudo, but I wanted to say they didn't calm down yet. Just looking at him made me suddenly speed up my seed. I took a joke, Kudo.
If I take the victim was a walking ball of nervous energy. He's filling with it just before he picked up the cup, too. The earpiece you mentioned. Which hand did the victim touch it with?
People aren't you try to use your left hand to get things done. Get things out of your right pocket. You're fetching your left cup with your right hand. The tour guy says on your right side, you'll see the famous blah 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 blah. You're the only one who deliberately looks left. Well, aren't you?
No, I didn't mean.
Obviously, he was the same side of his body. The earpiece was in. Ow! Ow!
So he had the HMD on his left side, then it was his left hand, I guess. He used the same hand to pick up the cup, his left hand. You seem very sure of yourself, Mr. Kudo.
It's only because I know what he thought, but I don't trust you playing on me.
It's like you really did see the guy pick up the cup with his left hand. This is a dead end. Well, Nick, what do you think? I think the guy's telling the truth. But even so, something's not quite right. We chucked evidence at him until he breaks. If he's not lying, there wouldn't be any contradictions in his testimony, right? Okay, I think I know what it is. Oh, goddammit. But I'm gonna have to, like, double-check some evidence to make sure it's there. There we go. Okay, let me see here. Photo of the scene taken from the kitchen. It's there. We can't see his exact position, but I think this is it. I think they said that his left ear was ruptured, so he wouldn't be wearing the earpiece on it. Got it. I'm not sure what the relevance of this is, but Mr. Kudo, there's something very strange about your observations of the victim. What? You say he was wearing... Fuck! It really is spreading, my god.
Right, Papa, could you sort of slowly take it over to Papa?
You say he was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the HMD.
The question, you can look me up and well, it was if he was hey, we see that side of his head from where we've seen it.
I don't think so. You're no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudo. The victim couldn't hear with his left ear. His eardrum was ruptured. Traces of medication for his condition were found in his ear canal. That's right. It's impossible that the victim was hearing his earpiece in his left ear, because he couldn't even hear in that ear.
Is that true, Captain?
It is. I love that he just, like, throws the seeds into his own face, but doesn't even aim for his mouth. Order! 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 This witness's testimony is completely unreliable. He only saw the waitress from behind. And he claims the victim was wearing an earpiece when we know his eardrum was ruptured. Well, Mr. Kudo? A single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black magic in the cup. This old man is my drop of milk.
You can't. You calling me a drink?
In this world, you either drip or drown, Spider-Man! This is the victim's coffee cup in which potassium cyanide was found. The mark on the rim clearly shows the victim picked it up with his right hand.
Well, never back there. Anyone might give him the lad drink 17 with his left hand.
Let me put you out of your misery. Clearly the victim used both hands. He took a sip with the cup in his right hand and then switched to the left. That's what the old man saw. Impossible! The witness has already testified on numerous occasions that the victim died immediately after taking just one sip of the coffee. Which hand the victim used to pick up his cup is irrelevant, Your Honor. The facts still stand. With one hand or the other, Mr. L drank the poisoned coffee. Like this. Sadly, Mr. Kudo, that doesn't wash. The point of this testimony was to establish whether the witness's memory is credible. And the results are clear. The testimony given by this witness is useless.
I believe it is time to conclude today's proceedings. I am satisfied that the witness is not deceiving the court. But to be frank, his testimony is a farce.
You had to be so frank to me. Take that, you papa so focused.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, you can't reach me from there. I'm ordering the defense and the prosecution to investigate this case further. That is all for now. This court is adjourned.
That is not a good sign.
We stop now. What does that mean?
Hey, you, Mr. Kudo?
Thanks for that blue suit and young upset of me. I'm just a bumbling old man. Can't even dot his T's or cross his I's.
How is your bad memory my fault?
I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but there's nothing I can do.
I've kept my mouth shut until there's something else the court should know. Huh? What? There's more? To be perfectly honest, it might not be anything, but I wanted a chance. I wanted to crack it, you shark.
Me? He's looking at me like I'm some sort of evil shogun.
Everyone, we say one final showdown. Very tempted this exceptional man's crap.
Sorry, Gramps. I've already had my 17th cup of coffee.
Wouldn't be any to lose, Captain. I'll give you all the cappuccino you want. If you come to my house, I'm going to try this. I'm 68 years old, but Kudo is still a man. Let's give it out.
That's enough, witness. I believe it'll be quicker for the court to just hear your testimony.
Much quicker.
I can't believe this is happening.
You better get ready.
I get the picture. Just quit throwing those seeds at me, would you? He's gotta be using some sort of infinite ammo code with that box of seeds. Final showdown. I hope he's right.
First of all, this might have been nothing. I'm not too sure myself. The young boy slumped over the table as soon as he took. Like once he was a cappuccino. Well, the clumsy upset the vase. He knocked it right over. It broke, and the strip of the cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Well, how about that? Turned things upside down.
Is that all?
Easy, that's all. You remember it perfectly. Yeah, you're doubting me again. You had to put it old man.
No, we're not doubting you, Mr. Kudo. Jesus Christ. Right, just finish this up.
Don't you get the feeling there's a question hanging on everyone's lips, Nick?
Yeah, so what? Probably. That's all I can think of, and I have to cross-examine this guy.
You're weird, man. That's all you can think of.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your final cross-examination, please. Now, what's the trick with this one? First of all, I want to stress this might be nothing. He upset the vase. He knocked it right over. Isn't there a picture of the crime scene? Yeah. No, he's totally wrong. The vase is fine. Mr. Kudo, this is a photograph of the crime scene.
So what? You're really stupid.
Look carefully at the table. The vase is there, intact. Lost your tongue, Granddad?
No granddad of yours have scotch. Ow! Ow!
Enough! If you throw any more seeds in this courtroom, the cleaners will be here all night. What is it now?
You just remembered something.
Yes? Go on.
The broken vase. It was on my table.
What?
Yeah, well, you see, I started when that young lad collapsed, so I stood up. It must have been what fell over the vase on my table. I mean,
the vase on your table?
Yes, it was on my table. That's how my gourd came to be completely soaked. Definitely pissed myself a tear.
Well, he was worthless. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today.
I'd like to ask a question now. Have I used it all?
Perhaps that's something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo.
Wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more. I've got more to say.
Well, yes, I remember something else. Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom.
Wait, listen to me.
Thank God, I could not keep doing that voice. Well, we seem to have been considerably sidetracked, and I'm still not in position to deliver a verdict. The defendant has not been positively identified as the waitress in question. Additionally, there are two disparities in the testimony we have heard thus far. The mark on the coffee cup that the victim supposedly drank from with his left hand, and the earpiece, which is inserted into his left ear out of which he couldn't hear.
Wow, Nick, you did it!
I therefore require both the defense and the prosecution to further investigate the facts. Yes, Your Honor. There's one more thing before I call today's session to an end. One more thing, Your Honor. The witness we just heard from. He is most insistent that his testimony should be of use. We summarized it accordingly into this statement. Okay. You may each have a copy of it if you wish. Whatever. The prosecution doesn't need props like that. Kudo's really mad, huh? Yeah, I would be too. Also, he's out of coffee, so the addiction is not helping. Very well. Here you are then, Mr. Wright. There are 3 copies. My own, yours, and Mr. Kudo's. Yes, Your Honor.
Once the incident occurred, I broke the vase at my seat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry? This isn't a piece of testimony, more like a 5-year-old's apology. Wait, is that even a haiku? When the incident occurred, I broke the vase at my seat. I'm sorry. Okay, it is a haiku, but it's all out of order. What the heck are we supposed to do with 3 copies?
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Okay, chat. I'll be honest with you, I am wiped. Like, not even in the usual, like, oh shit, my blood sugar is fucking with me way. I'm just really fucking tired. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we call it for today. Because this case is very long, and honestly, I think if we cut now, we might be able to frame it perfectly for the next stream. Let's find you guys someone to raid, shall we? Let's see. Well, I guess I know who we're raiding. Only one person speaking English. The only reason I'm going for them is because almost everyone else... Oh no, there's someone else. I don't know what it says, but... Thumbnails, congratulations on the adoption of your new friend. So you know what? We're rolling with it. I'm guessing there's a dog involved. Chat, make sure to be nice and supportive. And you all have a wonderful day. I will gladly see you again tomorrow with Pokemon Infinite Fusions. This game's just not doing it for me today. Till then, you all take care. Goodbye.